there are two big updates coming from Canada. First, if you are a master's student, you will also need a provincial attestation letter. Without it, your file cannot be applied. Second, British Columbia has released a recent draw in which 75 people have been invited. But the most important thing is that the category in which these invitations have come is very interesting. First, let's talk about the provincial attestation letter if you have taken admission in the Masters. You do not need an attestation letter in that because the Master does not come under capping. That's why attestation letter is to count how many applications are being applied in capping someone. But you need attestation letter despite the Masters. When do you need it? If you take a foundation course in the Masters or you take UAP. Foundation course means that you go to any master program. But that university thinks that your previous education or experience does not match your master program. You will have to prepare for that master, so they give you a foundation program. And secondly, UAP is applied to those students whose language proficiency, i.e. English, IELTS or PTE scores are not according to their requirements, then they get UAP. So if you are in the Masters and you have applied for a foundation course or UAP in the Masters, then you will have to take an attestation letter. This mail has come from the University of Canada West, so they have also said that if you are an MBAF student or UAP student, then you will need an attestation letter and you can go to our website and apply for it. If you are going for direct MBA and have not applied for both these programs, then you don't need an attestation letter. The second update is from British Columbia. British Columbia has invited 75 people to the latest PNP draw on the 22nd of May. But the most interesting thing is that the people who have been invited, from what background they come. 50 people who were international students, who had done a technical IT course, or who had that experience. There are 50 people who have been invited, and this has a minimum score of 122.6 people. Who come from the child care sector have been invited with a score of 93.9 people who come from the construction field have been invited with a score of 93.10 healthcare professionals have been invited with a score of 100. So overall, when we look at all these things, then we get one thing clear that at this time in Canada, whether it is express entry or PNP, especially if we talk about PNP, then in that province, those people who are in need, those who are in need of occupations, those who are in need of skilled workers, then the workers associated with that occupation are being invited. So if you have done such a course that is in demand in your province or if you have any experience, so definitely you can get preference there. So Canada has started category-based PR. So the categories that will be in demand in Canada at this time in a very large number. It can be very easy for them in the coming time in PR. So there are two updates. First, the Masters need PAP, and the second category-based draw has come out once again.